Welcome to this short video entitled Colonizing the Red Planet, Planning for Marco Polo Place. While the dream to put humans on Mars has been a dream of many NASA scientists and engineers, it was the Mars Science Laboratory, and specifically Curiosity, the rover, that has reignited the dream to make this a reality. MSL has given us a solid argument that landing humans on the planet is the next logical step in NASA's planetary projects. Beyond landing humans on Mars, our imagination now has permission to dream of colonizing it as well. So let us go and drill down into the planet itself and identify an ideal site for landing and colonization. So as we drill down, you'll notice there is some yellow pin marks coming up. These pin marks are previously identified as places that would be ideal for starting a colony. The first place we'll look at is LZ Bazinga. LZ Bazinga is a 20-kilometer smooth area that would allow for both landings of aircraft and also launching of aircrafts for return trips. From LZ Bazinga, we would have approximately a 20-kilometer trek to what we are calling the Marco Polo Place. Marco Polo Place would be the base point to initiate operations to start a settlement. A closer look at Marco Polo Place tells us that it is 1.67 kilometers wide, which is approximately 1.3 miles. With that crater being that size, it is conceivable to be able to create a dome to cover that, which would allow the crater to become a protected area from radiation and also an ideal area to begin the planning for the colony. From that point, we could put some permanent housing and also use that as the launching point for exploration and also creating some other opportunities for the settlement. The settlement would look something like this as far as the canals that are near it. These canals could be used as travel routes to various parts of the area that we've landed on. The canals offer a good argument for radiation protection, and they also allow for a lot of different areas to be explored and discovered. There are deltas on the outskirts, and there are other craters within this structure. If you notice, we've named one of the spots Venice Square, and the whole idea of this area, because of all the canals, is to bring some of the ideas of Earth and Venice to Mars, making it a place we're familiar with. We could use the canals for travel, which would allow for different types of vehicles to get to different points of the Earth's surface or Mars's surface. So in conclusion, the big idea here is that now that we've put some larger instruments onto Mars, we will have the opportunity to understand them better. We've also been able to make our landings more accurate, and they will only get better as the future continues and progresses with the ideas of putting first a man on Mars and then colonizing it for future study and also perhaps the survival of our species. So thank you, NASA, for creating the opportunity for the world to imagine and to dream once again of leaving this planet for the betterment of mankind.